This week, we have a conversation with creative Dre Fire. We talk about his new comic Black Sun, which feels like Quantum Leap with the added seasoning of beating up Nazis, Hollywood's broken promises, and black people's superpowers. Hang out and find out more of what Damon does. DJ Prime, play the music. Welcome to Damon Does Conversations with Creatives. This is your nerd space safe place and where you may find your new fave. I am Damon, father of two, husband of one, and leader of this here Demodcast. My next guest is a man after my own heart with a love of anime and 90s to 2000s era cartoons. And he's bringing all that full circle with his successful Kickstarter for issue 1 of his comic book Black Sun. Ladies and gentlemen, or wherever you fit on the non-binary spectrum, give it up for the vision in a thoughtless world, Dre Ellis, a.k.a. Dre Fire!
Hey man, I appreciate it. It felt like I was Muhammad Ali for a moment. Oh man.
Thank you for taking time out to talk to a perfect stranger. How you doing today?
Oh man, I'm doing good. I was like before we got on, I was just writing and man, I'm feeling great, man. For real. Like just grateful.
Congratulations on the Kickstarter. That is awesome.
Yeah. I write the stories, but like, man, it's the people, man, like that really wanted to see it happen. So, man, I gotta thank them. If it wasn't for the people, man, like, I'll be trying again. You get what I'm saying? But like, I don't know what to say either. It's just like it's just I'm thankful for the support.
Where would you like to be found on the internet?
You can either find me on Threads, on Twitter. If you want to get back on Twitter or you're still on Twitter, Prophecy Comics. And my logo is a mushroom cloud coming out of a book.
That's cool. That's really cool. I like that. What's your comic book Black Sun about?
It's about a black man that's sent to the future to see like what's going on. But like he come to find out like this group of like Nazis run like we really run the world, and like it's 125 years ahead in the future, and he trying to figure out what's going on, like why is it like this, and like sooner or later he ended up going back in time to just mess up timelines on purpose so it won't turn into that, like go back to like certain events that we know in history and we don't know in history, you feel what I'm saying, and try to change it in our favor, you get what I'm saying. Messing with time, things can still go wrong regardless. So it's just gonna be an adventure to see. Like imagine the movie Time Machine and Indiana Jones, but like rated R version. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. All right. Are you ready to have a creative conversation?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm ready.
When did you know you wanted to be a writer?
Well, I do music, so I've been a writer ever since like 13, making music and stuff. And it wasn't like big or nothing yet. Apparently, like I was still in high school rapping on cassette tapes and stuff. That's when I knew I wanted to be a writer. Not like like for scripts, but I was still telling stories. You feel what I'm saying? When it got to the point where when Hollywood was like, we need more diversity, but didn't do nothing about it. You get what I'm saying? That's essentially why I made Prophecy Comics, because I wanted to be an executive in the sense of like getting people stuff greenlit, getting behind stories that I find just incredible, like from the 90s to the 2000s, just the entertainment period was like the best we ever gonna see. You feel me? So like I model it after that a little bit, but at the same time, there's people I'm inspired by like Dwayne McDuffie, Tavia Butler, Toni Morrison, and like Alan Moore. You feel what I'm saying? Dwayne McDuffie, because, you know, black superheroes, the situations black people with power get into, you feel what I'm saying, and how to conduct themselves. That's pretty much how I saw Dwayne McDuffie trying to explain that. Stat Shop, with he had powers, but he can't just, because he black, he got to carry it a different way. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And with like Octavia Butler with the prophecy thing, the prophecy comics, you get what I'm saying? That's a big but behind her, because the stuff she wrote is happening. You feel what I'm saying? And like, I wrote this story in 2018, I think. Yeah, 2018. It was gonna be like I was writing a show, but I only wrote the pilot, but it was like 14 pages. You know what I'm saying? I was like, and I just put it away. I'm like, okay, I'll make this a comic book. Boom. Had somebody told me like make it into a book, like, or some people can see first, and that's what I did. And from there, it was just like ups and downs, struggles. Don't stop. I just urge people to don't stop, because your breakthrough can happen, man. You just gotta keep going. But I don't want to get off track. I'm sorry. Can you ask that question again? Because I got excited and I don't want to mess up your time. I'm sorry.
When did you know that you wanted to be a writer?
Back on that. Okay. Well, when Hollywood was talking about diversity, but they didn't really do nothing. They didn't put their money where their mouth is. So I want to be a gatekeeper. Like, I want to be able to like help people get their stories made. I want to be DreamWorks when DreamWorks was just coming out. You feel what I'm saying? I want to be that. Like, I want to make real movies, animations, comic books, but under Prophecy Comics. You feel what I'm saying? In a way, so it's gonna feel like early Cartoon Network. You feel what I'm saying? Adult Swim, Toonami, in a sense. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why I really like started getting into like writing stories that centered around Black people, Black Americans. First, because there's nothing wrong with including everybody. Hey, I grew up on the Black Panthers. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I want our story to be told clearly first. You feel what I'm saying? And then I want to blossom and open up to others. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want them to see who we are, who I think we are in first. And then we can open dialogue for everything else.
I'm in total agreement. I love seeing people that look like us in, in these spaces.
Have you read Futureland?
I have not.
Walter Mosley wrote it.
I've got a couple of his books. I don't think I have that one.
Oh man, it's so good. It's so I think this like that and Babel 17. Have you read Babel 17?
Not yet.
Oh my god, bro. That's better than Star Trek. Like, I'm telling you, Star Trek's good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Babel 17 is pretty much a 1966 novel, Samuel Delany, and it's a war on language. The weapon of war is language.
Interesting.
Oh my goodness. I've never read nothing like this. I'm like, if I ever made a movie, I call dibs on this. Besides the stuff I'm gonna make for Prophecy Comics and my babies, I want to make that like on some like how J.J. Abrams made Star Trek. This is gonna be my Star Trek for them, like, because this is people before me that made incredible stories that need to be told, like seen too. I got on track. My fault.
It's all good. What do you wish you had known when you first started out?
With like the comic book stuff, or just period, like with creating.
Let that question take you wherever you feel like it needs to take you.
That you have to read to write. You have to read a lot. No matter what it is, you have to read books, you have to read magazines, you gotta read whatever you can get your hands on. And you gotta sit with yourself and like your own soul and stuff. And like when that start really speaking to you, it's gonna show you, like, in my opinion, everybody's spirituality ain't one size fits all. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm looking at like, once your soul is comfortable with speaking, then you start being, I guess, a lot like, it's no like religious thing to it. It's just like, once it start being the stories that are gifted to you from your ancestors and stuff, it's just easy to tap into. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of like, we think it never happened. It's your imagination. it's what they seen for themselves and stories they probably wanted to tell, or they never got a chance to envision because the situations they was in, it was too dire for them to dream like that at one point. All they dreamt of is like freedom, really. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like using my imagination way and get deeper in that. I wish I would have knew that more before I started. Like the imagination is costs more than money.
Do you know when that realization hit you?
It hit me when I like first watched like Toonami and all that, and Adult Swim and Cartoon Network. I was still young, like watching CW, Smallville, like all that stuff. Like I knew I wanted to make something, but I'm like, bro, where the brothers at? Like I want to make something. I don't care what it is. I want to make something, and just like in them ages of like cartoons coming on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? Watching Yu-Gi-Oh, watching all that stuff. Like all that stuff mattered that created why I wanted to do it. Right?
What's your go-to order at your favorite hometown restaurant?
Waffle House, grits and eggs with cheese in it.
How long has that been a favorite of yours?
I mean, it's always been a favorite. I've been eating that in like family breakfasts. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like Waffle House got it, so like they'll make it whenever I want. You feel what I'm saying? Grits and eggs, cheese grits and cheese eggs, you know, and salt and pepper. Like you don't put sugar in that.
we could start a battle that I don't want to get into.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm from like the East St. Louis area, and you know I'm from Mississippi too. At the same time, so they can argue all they want. They don't want to start that way.
What are you curious about?
I'm curious about like the cosmos, space, and how different races look. And this is my theory: how there are races that probably look like us out there, but also not look like us out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be races out there that's tied to bloodline, like people on this planet, and we wouldn't even know. That's like how I write, because I'll have to think into like the concept of like what we've been taught on here. Our history has been manipulated to the point where now they want to try to erase it. You know what I'm saying? And like now they want to try to rewrite like in our faces and stuff, and like, oh, like now all this stuff coming out, y'all bringing all this stuff out. Just let it happen, you know? You know, we all grown. We all know how to like react to truths. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, but I guess so.
You would think.
Yeah, like it's like talking about racism in a way, and like why all that's happening, and it's not hard to see. Yeah. You ain't gotta say nothing. You ain't gotta say nothing. I'm telling you, you ain't gotta say nothing. Hey, it's like we in a room and we see each other, but we ain't gotta say nothing, and we like, yeah, okay, yeah, we totally, yeah.
The ability to communicate as much as you need to with just a look and like just what we just did, of course. That the way we can do that as a people is incredible. Like we can communicate with so little sometimes. You're just like, oh, I feel you.
We that's telepathy. I'm telling you. We see each other. We could be on the other side of the planet, and we walk. Yeah, we just walk away from each other. They were like, "What just happened?" Now you business. You wouldn't understand.
And even if you explained it to him, I've realized even if you explain it to him, it doesn't make sense unless somebody knows exactly what you're talking about. Because I've tried to explain it. They're like,
ain't no way. I think we're aliens. I think black people are aliens. Black Americans are aliens. Ain't no way we can communicate without talking. You know what I'm saying?
Or we're the pinnacle of human evolution.
That too. I swear. It's like all the little things that we think ain't powers are probably powers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's like we playing cards and we communicate like this. And it's like we ain't gotta say much. Oh man. But I'm telling you, when people hear this, especially with black people, when black people hear this, I'm telling you, they feel like, I know what they talking about. I'm telling you. But that's what I'm curious about. I like existential and like profound, deep thoughts. And sometimes it don't gotta be like, it can be so simple as deep. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it don't gotta be like vice versa. So whatever work at that time when I think about it. You get what I'm
saying? What should I ask you that I didn't know enough to ask?
I wouldn't know what to tell you to ask me. Like I promise you, I could, but like I feel like where's the fun in that? Like what's on top of your head that you just looking at me and just what would you just want to say to me? Like what would you want to ask? It don't gotta be no crazy question. It could be something that you probably just on top of your head.
It takes a lot of guts to put your work out there, to start to do a Kickstarter. Not only putting yourself out there, being vulnerable with your art, you're also financially putting yourself out there, which takes courage.
Yeah.
What was the impetus of like, you know what, this is how I'm gonna make this project, and this process doing the Kickstarter, putting myself out there the way you did. How did you come to that conclusion to jump in and do it this way?
I mean, I've been in the indie comic book community for a while. Like every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, I share people like comic books on their Kickstarters and stuff on Twitter. Wednesday and Saturday for all indie creators, Sundays for Black creators. Sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't, because I'll be busy. But I do my best to support people because we all in the same situation in the indie comic book space, and it's hard to get stuff made. Regardless, you Black, white, indigenous, trans, gay, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to get work done. You know what I'm saying? And as a Black man, I want to see people's stories told. You know what I'm saying? I want my story to be told. Why can't their story be told? You know what I'm saying? So that's just been my thing with that. Some had to click in me first. And that's where I was at. It was just like because it was a long time ago, I said, I'm gonna make a museum for like Black radical thoughts that like just created things like from the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Like have it in a museum. It's pretty much gonna be like the Smithsonian, but like for Black neighborhoods. You get what I'm saying? Like every Black neighborhood is gonna have this museum in it. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be cool.
If I get Bruce Wayne money, it's gonna be in every Black neighborhood. Or T'Challa money, it's gonna be in every neighborhood. I swear to you. And that made me think like, okay, I need to put some out. That was my first thought. But then I saw that, I'm like, nah, I need to make sure history stay around. I want to make sure they know what they did to us, and then I'm gonna show them how better we can do if we never been through it. Regardless of what happened, even if it didn't happen, I'll show you how better it could get. Because it's changing timelines. I'm changing timelines. So some things might be erased on accident, like timelines. But let's say one of the storylines, all I'm saying is we going back to when Christopher Columbus came to America, and we're going to stop the invasion. That's it. We're going to stop the invasion. That's it. It's going to be a little battle in a couple issues, but we're going to go to the next date of when something happens. Like, boom. And see if it's still happening. Yes, I guess it is still happening. Dang. Boom. Set a plan, meet with certain people. It's going to be a all show-like thing. And it's setting everything up to like the climax. Boom. Next event. And sometimes we're not going to go to all like big timelines. We're going to big events. It could be little things that are supposed to happen. So little that it's not in the history books. You get what I'm saying? That triggered stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we might have to let stuff go the way it needs to go. Because I'm having AI in the show and it's going to be doing probabilities. And It was like, no, I don't think you should do that right there. No, and it's gonna be a real good book. Like, but I don't want to keep like spoiling plots, but it does take courage to make something like this and just put your own imagination out here. I commend anybody that does it, and I just don't want them to stop. Move on your time. That's how you're gonna win. Move on your time. Once it clicks in here and in here, you won't need to prove nothing. Trust me.
If you could create a new holiday, what would it commemorate?
I would create an Afrofuturism holiday.
Ooh. How would we celebrate it?
Using our imagination to see ourselves as something more than now. You could dress up as kings from another galaxy, but they black. You know what I'm saying? Or dress up as story characters that you made up, like, but they're centered around you. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, Afrofuturism is pretty much seeing Black Americans in the future too. I mean, it's seeing all Black people around the world in the future, but like that's why I was created for Black Americans to see ourselves in the future, how we look at Star Wars. Where Black people at, except for Lando. We like I want to see a Star Trek or Star Wars or the Foundation with like centered Black people. Have you seen the Foundation?
I have not. I don't have Apple TV.
All right, but like it's a show, like in the future and stuff, and it's just like how they shot it and the special effects is incredible. I'm like, I want to see Black people in a show like that, like actually like making decisions and running the show in the show and it's centering us. I'm like, don't worry, I got a movie just for that. I got. You go see. I don't want to talk your ear off about it because I don't want to like spoil no future stories that's not like ready yet.
You can always come back.
Trust me, I can. I can.
You can always come back. I'd be more than happy to hear about it.
It would be almost like cosplaying, but we cosplaying our future and becoming it.
Yeah, what time of year would the celebration be?
February to June because of Juneteenth. Like it would literally be as soon as February starts. That's when it starts. And they'll end not at Juneteenth, but when June's over. It wouldn't be like just a day to me. It would just be, okay, we gearing up soon as Black History Month start. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fun.
And yeah.
Do conventions and all kinds of stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Us living how we want to live in that time. Boom. Not because somebody gave us that time frame to do it, but now it ain't just a month or a day. You feel what I'm saying? It's literally probably 3 months, 4 months. It's like we just being our true selves, how we want to see the future of ourselves. Any way we want.
That'd be cool. I like that. That's an awesome holiday.
They gonna try to make it without me. You can't make it without me. I'll point you in the right direction to people to talk to that hate Afrofuturism. That's like still writing heavy on Afrofuturism, like the scholars. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can point you in the right direction.
Why create?
I'm creating because not just people need to see this. Like again, my ancestors are and creator of my soul is like blessing me with this. Like now, no, like again, not no religious stuff. It's just like able me to see this, and now I get to show y'all. You get what I'm saying? I've been creating for so long where I'm creating in my own universe, music and all. It's just like I used to be like, well, wanted to be like, now I'm at the point where I just create because you're gonna like it one day. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I create now. You're gonna like it one day, and when you finally read it or listen to it, you're like, dang, why it take me so long to read this or listen to this? I missed out, and that's okay. But that's okay. Like that happens to all of us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I create because I have a calling. That's it.
Dre, thank you so much. This was awesome. Appreciate you.
No, man, I appreciate you, and remember, hey, anytime you want me to interview me, I'm free for you, man.
Final thoughts. Here are a couple ideas to take from this interview. 1, if you're an author, you have to read to write. Secondly, as a creator, create what you want to see in the world, and you'll find your supporters, your tribe, if you will. That's what I got out of it. What do you think? Leave a comment below or send me an email at demondoes, all one word, at gmail.com. Thank you for joining us, whether it's your first time or this time. If you like what you heard, tell the world. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, or go to your favorite podcast app and leave a 5-star review. Either way will help more join the conversation. And until next time, seek it, hear it, speak it, live. This week, we have a conversation with creative Dre Fire. We talk about his new comic Black Sun, which feels like Quantum Leap with the added seasoning of